Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is another episode of In Between Sets, where I give you a short breakdown on some of the questions that my clients have asked me in between sets. So today, my client was talking to me about eating before working out. And the idea is sometimes, in this case today, they got really sick. And they were wondering, man, why am I so sick? And I asked, hey, when did you eat before you come? Did you eat before you came? That's my first question. And the answer was yes. It's okay. And was it within the last couple of hours? And the answer was yes. And I said, within the last hour? And the answer was yes. Here's the deal. Depending on the type of training you're doing, in this case, we're kind of doing some body composition training, so trying to get a six-pack. The amount of byproduct that you're going to make that your body has to buffer, so the amount of like acidity, I won't go into those details, but the amount of like lactic acid, as some people like to call it, that you're going to create as a result of that type of training. If you eat right before you work out, really close before your workout, that stomach, that your food is still in your stomach. And if you know, depending on what you eat, your body is going to secrete stomach acid. It has it already in there, but it's going to secrete more acid depending on what you eat. And that process takes a while. We know that everybody knows digestion takes, several hours. So within the first hour, most likely that stuff is not out of your system yet. So as you're working out kind of intensely, what can happen is as your body gets more acidic, your body will try to, I guess, in a sense, buffer itself, so get rid of the acidity. And if you think about, okay, well, where's the biggest pool of easily accessible acid? It would be your stomach. So that's part of the reason why some people get sick and queasy. Usually after a meal, or even not outside of a meal, but if you eat right before, your digestive processes are going, you have a lot of acid already in there, so your body's like, hey, we need to chill out and buffer this stuff out. So my advice would be to you is, hey, let's not eat a couple hours before a workout. Like, give yourself enough time, hopefully that stuff to be able to get out of your stomach. Different foods digest faster, some slower, but good rule of thumb is 2 hours before a meal is the closest. 2 hours before a workout is the closest you ought to be after a meal. So that is this session of In Between Sets. I'm gonna get back to work. See ya.